So you learned JavaScript and still can't find a job. Well, you reached the right video. Let me explain. This video is brought to you by DigiLink Academy, your #1 source to learning programming fast and get to that 6-figure freelance salary you desire. Our courses include our SQL Project course, our Freelance Kickstarter, our Python course, and our interview programming course, and much, much more. So if you haven't already, go ahead and click the link below to get to our free 7-step freelance guide so that we can help take your career to the next level. I'll see you guys in the course. All right, guys, I got some good points here, so I want to cover those and make sure we get you guys in the right spot. So I got some notes here on the screen. So let's get right into the problem. First of all, guys, just writing code is not enough going forward. I know all the coding camps and their degree and all that stuff saying once you write code, you're going to be off to the races, which that was the case years back, but the competition is fierce. People have systems they need to protect that you can break. So they're very cautious of people coming in and screwing up their systems. So a developer like you who knows JavaScript could probably 10 years get a job at ease. But now they want to filter you, make sure everything's good. And I want to give you guys the reasons why so that you can position yourself to be a successful JavaScript developer, guys, and find that job that you want. But before we get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. Go ahead and comment below your struggles as a JavaScript developer in actually finding work. What are some of the struggles you guys are having? Comment below. Want to kind of get your perspective so that I know that the content's helping you guys out and I can get more insight as far as just what you're going through specifically. So go ahead and share your struggles below in the comment section, guys. That being said, let's go to the main solutions, guys. If you don't take away anything from this video, please take this away. You have to solve problems, real world problems, and you got to be able to communicate that going forward. If you can't do that, you can learn all of the JavaScript in the world. You would not get a job because they would just see you as a code monkey. They would see you as just a regular tech person who knows how to code but don't solve problems for me. JavaScript by itself don't help my business, but somebody who knows my business who just so happens that can write JavaScript to solve my problem, oh, I need that person now. I need to hire that person now. Can you start right now? That's the reaction you get when you communicate the problems that you solve that can help their company out and be able to communicate that, showcase that through your resume, through everything else. And I want to get into the details of that so that you guys can know how to do this and really put you above all the developers who just come in there with, hey, I know how to do HTML, JavaScript, CSS. I'm great. Well, that's fine, but do you know anything about my business, my pain points, and all that stuff? You're gonna get the head start, and the good thing is you're gonna do it even better in the more experienced developers because they using the code junkie method, guys. So that being said, I can't cover everything in this video. So if you guys can, go ahead. I got links in the description box. 2 links. One is for my 7-step guide. It's free, guys. It's gonna help you guys really take your JavaScript to the next level as far as just showcasing it and be able to do those real world projects. And if you guys already signed up for that 7-step guide, go ahead and support the channel and enroll in the academy. It's gonna help take your career to that next level and really put you beyond just regular coding monkeys and take your career to the next level. Links are below to both. So guys, that being said, let's jump into the details of this. Let me tell you guys a quick story, how I became a developer. And I'm not your typical developer who just know all about code, know every framework, every little thousand of lines of code. You can tell you every detail about programming. I'm not that guy. Who I am is an industry that has problems. I can identify them and I know how to solve them with code. That's me. I have a very specific knowledge about an industry, their software needs, and how to solve them, how to present it, how to test it, how to implement it, how to maintain it. That's me. I can remember when I was younger and I was applying for jobs. At first, I struggled. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It was tough for me to get into the industry because I was just a code junkie. Just knew just a little bit about code, was thinking somebody can give me a chance. And I didn't get that chance initially. I had to go in as a help desk just to kind of get my foot in the door in technology, and I worked my way up to be a developer over time. Well, in the process of doing that, I got in, and we had developers and people that worked help desk and even junior developers who actually knew more about coding than I did. But what set me apart and got me the position that I got now versus where they at still doing what they do, and I'm really in a position as a developer, is that I identify the company problems and then translate that into solutions that I can write code and present that to them. Do that over the course of many times. Next thing you know, your boss get wind that Rod guy, that program you got in the back, he's good. You need to, your career is gonna go through the roof at that point. And I know for a fact, I got friends who are more code junkies who just believe in that, and that's where they're gonna sit, and that's where they at. They still haven't got that opportunity to really take their career to the next level. And if that's what you want, that's fine. But a lot of you developers can't even get in the door, can't even get a job. And that's not a good thing for you. And I want to help you guys put yourself in a position so that you can get that job. So at the end of the day, number one, you have to get off of that computer and go find out about that industry. Go talk to people, go network. What's going on? What kind of software stack you use? What are the common issues with that software? What are the bugs that I can help fix, or scripts that I can put in? Something very simple, a few lines of code or no code, just structuring the actual application. Where I know one time I just did a basic if statement. It was a situation where they were trying to pull data, and for some reason the data was inconsistent as they get it, and it was just how it was formatted. So I just put a basic if statement, or I would say a case statement in there to say, if this scenario happens, display this data. If that scenario happened, display that data, and vice versa. And that saved that company millions of dollars in time. And this happens for every location that they had. And they had like maybe 15 locations at the time. So it helped really just with a basic if statement. But it wasn't an if statement that was the magic here. The magic is knowing where to put the if statement and when to put the if statement in there. That's what I want to get you guys to do that. So it wasn't these 1,000 lines of code that I had to write. It's just identifying what was the pain point and translating that in a code solution that'll help them. And you do that over and over and over again. That's where you're going to be able to do that. Number two, like I was saying before, learn the pain points. Learn the pain points. Pain points. If you don't know, take anything away from this video, pain points. Real world problems, how to solve them, pain points. You keep talking about this, people will listen. People don't want to hear about JavaScript. They want to hear about how you're going to solve their pain points. And then once you got the pain point and you translate that to software, then you can squeeze in a little JavaScript here and there, and they happy about it because you're delivering a solution. This JavaScript, great, Rod. You need to bring more of this to our company. But when the problem's on the table, the last thing they want to hear is you talking about frameworks and the details of libraries and that, and they're not hearing anything dealing with their problem. So that's the guys, you have to get that. And last but not least, speak their language, guys. If you talk pain points, industry issues, things like that, that's what the end user value. They're gonna let you sit at the table. You can educate them on the software once you bring a solution to the table. And over time, y'all will build that relationship, which over time, you can showcase your value on your resume, on your website. When you're communicating with people, word gets out, confidence level goes up. You're gonna be able to do this in your next job opportunity, guys. This is where the magic happens. And at the end of the day, it starts with solving problems. Real world problems, not the calculator app that don't have to do that when getting you that business. Something that's gonna help their pain point. So that's why I want to get you guys mindset at. So Like, subscribe to the content. If you have any questions, comment below. Tell me about your struggles, guys, and what you're struggling with so that we can help you. And if you haven't already, go sign up for my 7-step guide and support the channel and enroll in the academy so that we can help take your JavaScript career to the next level and get that job that you desire. I'll put a link here on the screen for that 7-step guide. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.